Hello there, my name's Helen Scott and I'm a careers consultant at RGU. In this short video clip I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the eHub and two sections in particular. We're going to look at business skills and IT skills. As a graduate of RGU, you've probably already looked at the eHub and maybe dipped in and out of it, but we're really going to spend some time looking at these two sections, and hopefully you'll realise that there's such a wealth of information in there to support you with your own professional development that you'll be encouraged to go back, dip in, find sections that you really need to work on and almost design your own tailor-made training programme. So let's get going. So when you're in the eHub, you'll be faced with a dashboard that looks something like this. And you can see the tiles here. And if you wanted to go straight into business skills, there it is at the bottom of the screen. But what I want to do is take you in through the top menu here. You'll see advice here. When we hover over advice, I'll just do that again. You will see that we'll go straight down here to business skills. And then underneath IT skills. So that's where it's probably the easiest way to get into it. So click on business skills and the sections, the different sections arranged in alphabetical order will start to load. And if you go further down, we can load more, scroll down, load more. And you're probably going to be picking out things that you think will be of use to you already. And you'll see a little number at the bottom of each tile, and this tells you how many exercises there are to do or listen to on each topic. So basic finance, big number 23. The one we're going to look at first of all is presentations, and that's got 13. So if we click on presentations, it then loads those 13 on presentations. So if you're a beginner, then you're starting to develop your confidence doing presentations. If you've just left university and you haven't had much experience, you could probably start with presenting with confidence. If you're more experienced and you're wanting to improve a little, there's a little section on improving your delivery skills. So up to you. You'll see the little computer icon, which means this is a course to do. And there's also a little book icon. This means there's a little test to do on the sections that you've listened to, just to check that you've picked everything up as you've been going along. And it really is worth doing those as well. So that's presentations, quite basic, but quite a lot of good stuff if you're not a presenter that's had a lot of experience. Then much higher level now, we're moving on to interviewing for interviewers. So this is quite a useful section if you are invited to do interviews and you've not had much experience of doing them. There's literally in this section everything that you could ever need to do some interviewing yourself. And there's also the test, as we showed you before. Also how to induct a new team member and appraisals. So great section on interviewing. So you can see business skills, very extensive. If we go up to advice, again, let's now have a look at IT skills. IT skills, a little bit shorter section, concentrating on 4 areas: Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint and Word. And you can see there's beginner and intermediate level. Then you can watch the beginner section. If you feel that you're a bit more confident, obviously go for intermediate. And we find quite often that graduates really need to brush up on some of these before they start work. But obviously, if you're further down the track, you'll be familiar with a lot of these, but the intermediate is well worth dipping in and out of. So that's the IT skills. And I hope that really gives you a bit of inspiration to get going. Remember, just go into advice, scroll down, and you'll find business skills and IT skills underneath. So that was a brief overview of the RGU eHub sections on business skills and IT skills. I hope you now feel inspired to go back into the eHub and have a look at the other sections on there. There truly is a wealth of information to help you. Thanks for joining me.